Well, coming off of last weekend where we were at Miller and Chris podiumed was a big deal. That was his first Superbike podium, and I was glad to be a part of it, and I know he was pleased. It did give us some momentum coming into this weekend. I think he's pretty pumped. I'm pumped. We do want to do well this weekend, which is the AMA weekend where all the riders, all the good riders in the country are here, and we'd like to continue what we did last week with battling out with them guys. Qualifying went fairly well. Right off the bat, after we fixed the electrical problem, he did his fastest lap on his out lap, so we knew we had something fixed. He continued to go faster and faster, and this was on his race tire, so I was pleased to see that. We were able to get 8th, I believe, and which isn't bad. I think we can do better, and I know we can. Usually we'll get a night under our belts as far as he can sleep over it, and I can think about some things, and we can make some changes in the morning and fine-tune it and see what we do for tomorrow's qualifier.
I had a crew chief one time that used to always tell me don't get too close to your rider, but in all honesty, I've probably been the closest with Jake with anyone, and that's one of the advantages, I mean, there's times where he can come in and look at me and tell me there's something wrong with the bike, and I can just give him a funny look and he'll say okay, and he'll ride away, and he'll know it's him. And there's times where he'll come in and tell me what he thinks of the change I made, and I'll understand that I made a bad choice. And that's one of the beauties of having a relationship with a rider is you can talk about things, you can understand things, you can laugh and joke about errors and mistakes and whatever, and understand that everybody's human and move on. Honestly, tomorrow I hope we just have a really good solid race. There's a chance of some weather coming in on Sunday, so who knows what Sunday's going to hold. And tomorrow is probably our busiest day because we've got another qualifying session in the morning, and then the race after that in the late afternoon. So hopefully, like I said, I'm going to make a couple of tiny little changes today just for some bump absorption stuff that he was talking about, and we'll hope that we have a little better go of it in qualifying, and even if we don't, we'll just hope that we're going to have a competitive motorcycle to race with. And obviously doing the endurance stint today, we know that we can run the race distance, so we'll have to work on the boys and see if we can't tire them out a little bit.
Great rates for great rides. GEICO Motorcycle. See how much you could save.